Hey, Martin Bryan here with another unboxing from my guitar channel. I had been looking at a Harley Benton SE Custom 3 for some time, well over a couple of months, and just didn't pull the trigger on it. Even though the price for the features, things like Grover tuners and stainless steel frets, looked really great, I just was like, do I really need another guitar, etc. Then I got a notice that Thoman's official reverb store, who sells Harley Benton guitars, had 10% off on everything and free shipping. So that brought the price down considerably under $300. So, hey, here we go. Thoman sent it in this nice box instead of just a triangle box like a lot of manufacturers do. First thing you do when you open something, you should really go ahead and look at the packing slip, right? Make sure you get that. I'm not going to show it on camera because it's going to have my address, but always make sure you get the packing slip and make sure that what they sent you is really what you ordered. And boom, yep, Harley Benton SC Custom 3. So this should be roughly equivalent to a Les Paul Custom, again from Harley Benton, which is owned by Thoman. They're a German manufacturer. I believe this guitar is made in Indonesia. And, I mentioned Les Paul Custom. It should also be very similar to the ESP LTD guitars, which is, a more modern take on that. It should have better neck access and some newer features. So we'll take a look and see if that's the case. They did a really nice job of packing this thing. All right. We'll take a look at the interior triangle box. And as I mentioned, a lot of companies just will send you a guitar, especially if you're ordering something cheap off of Amazon, in this triangle box, and it'll be all beat to hell. So double packed, I really appreciate that. And we'll see what this guy looks like. All right. The moment of truth is coming. Okay, really nice about the box, and we've got a whole thing of protective foam, which is nice. Also, same thing in the bottom of the box, as well as something to protect the cradle. Now look at this. This is really nice. So strap locks. Don't want to lose these bad boys. I'm going to go ahead and put those someplace. So that's a great feature there. I mean, strap locks, that's a big add-on. And let's see what she looks like. For under $300, if this has actually Grover tuners on it and stainless steel frets, I mean, you're already way ahead of the game. So it's got a bag and then the kind of styrofoam cheesecloth. I'm excited. And this is the ocean blue. All right, so let's take a look. Yeah, the veneer's pretty nice. It looks good. These stainless steel frets, the ends are pretty well manicured. It does indeed have Grover tuners, and it's got the full-size Grover tuners. So I recently purchased an ESP LTD 401, and that had Grover tuners on it, but they're the smaller Grover tuners, which I'm not a super fan of. All right, let's take a look at the back. We've got a nice little belly cut, and sure enough, it's got very similar to an ESP, what ESP calls their set through neck. So you get, much better access to the lower frets. Got a coil tap, which we'll check out. Yeah, pretty nice. Obviously it's not in tune. I'm going to go ahead and let this acclimatize, run out for lunch, and then we'll come back and start testing this out. And sure enough, it is indeed made in Indonesia. So in some ways, it's very similar to my more expensive ESP that costs around $1,000. And this guitar under 300. So we'll come back and we'll give this thing a test and see what we have. Thanks again, Martin Bryan from my guitar channel.